Pacheco along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out
that had to hurt
is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
Now, this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical.
Damn.
On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league. The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Minnesota.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Oh, and he's down at the 3. What a run. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
Here we go.
Mason. Will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. The kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Will Riker, the kickoff for the Vikings.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Eric Wilson on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Dobbins, and he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage, and he's picked up and thrown down. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll try to run for it. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. And when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Goes 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A run with Dobbins.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Here's Dobbins. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football. They'll stay on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Vikings with the edge. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? As we are ready to get back underway. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This from 30 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And he's just pushing guys out of the way. Powering forward for a gain of 8.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
So 3rd and 2, sometimes it's not about being fancy. You don't need your back to be a hero. Make sure, no matter what, pick up the yards needed, convert that 1st down. Now, if there's an opportunity to pop it, great. But don't try to go for the home run and bring up 4th down.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
On the give, it's Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket, and the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
Fumble. Loose ball.
With the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
8 yards to go.
Here we go, set. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the handoff, Jones. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Again, it's Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Reichert now to add the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Vikings move out in front by the score of 17-3. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Come on, Viking fans, cheer for your team.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down. Nix. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Back to throw is Nix. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd.
They could have got that.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott thanks the rain might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Here's Joe. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. John Franklin Myers there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Is Denver even trying at this point?
Where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Price now to return. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
Here we go.
the middle. Here's Jones. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
They run it once more with Jones. Whoa! And he will get into the end zone.
Nice.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Will Riker down, on for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings extend to a 24-3 lead.
Broncos 3. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 32-yard
They'll throw. It's Nick. That's swung out to Harvey. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just...
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Vikings have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes
That had to suck.
mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They start with the lead and the football, and they do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
This is Jones. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Alex Singleton there on the tackle.
Alex Singleton on the tackle.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the Broncos 33-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Riker now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Broncos 3.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
That's good for the Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. There's a short one taken by Ingram. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 6. Throwing, Nix. He'll let it go deep left sideline. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and 6.
On the coverage.
Throwing is Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
On the ground, this is Harvey. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
27-yard line.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. It is brought in the end zone.
Okay, that was nice. Give him that.
Down Denver. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 10.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to let this one go deep. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Let's go.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Viking 18.
Now a handoff. Jones. And he's in! Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no
They
good.
blocked it.
Few things that's
Damn it.
wrong.
Come
So
on.
they're unable to add one
Oh,
more
well.
point onto this big lead.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. A run once more, that's Harvey. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up of 8 out to the 33-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. He'll try to run here with Harvey. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the 1st down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Nix to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he's going to have the Broncos' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard in It's a loss of 7.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the...
And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. We're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Denver, good night, everybody.